Hey guys, Miguel again in plain sight, security and readiness. Got this video here making how to hide in plain sight. Now, you hear a lot about, this whole gray man thing, how to stay off the grid, off the radar, be undetected, be invisible pretty much in public. And pretty much a lot of what I'm going to discuss in this video pertains to a lot about that. I don't agree with a lot of stuff a lot of people post out there about the whole gray man thing, but I'm going to give you my take, not necessarily about the gray man. I'm just going to show you how to hide in plain sight. Now, us naturally as humans, we tend to look at things out of the ordinary or stuff that we like. For example, when you're at work or you're out in public, there's two things that stick out to you. Things that are out of the ordinary or things that you like or something that you're attracted to. For example, let's say you're at the gym and some guy comes out and he's wearing all these neon colors, looking like he's a glow stick and shit. Like he's about to get ready to go to a rave party as a glow stick, and you're wondering if his clothes are battery operated. The first thing you know is, damn, that thing is bright as hell. That sticks out. Or, you're walking around and you got those people being obnoxious, laughing, acting real stupid. It sticks out because you hear them and it's out of the ordinary. But when you're walking around, do you notice every single person shopping at the store, or every single person at your job, or every single person that walks past you? No, you don't. Majority of people you don't really see. Why is that? So, since you don't think about it, since you don't look at them, they're off the radar. They're invisible to you. And that's how we are as people. And those same things that they're doing that keeps them off your radar pretty much will keep you off the radar, away from people who want to do you harm, who, want to assault you, want to steal something from you, or want to use you as a target. So one thing, I've worked loss prevention, and I've done all sorts. And one thing I had to learn, and it's funny, I learned this from a gentleman in the LP world. He told me how a word called inconspicuous, because I know when I first got in, coming from the security background that I did, stuck out like a sore thumb. Bad enough that I'm a pretty decent sized guy. But, he said, well, you gotta be more inconspicuous. You gotta dress more inconspicuous. You gotta blend in more with your surroundings and stuff like that. Now, if the word inconspicuous means, not in clear sight, not drawing attention to yourself. So, the first thing I had to learn is clothing, to wear clothing that's inconspicuous. So I went from wearing like a red polo and khaki shirts to something like this. Gray shirts, jeans, regular shoes, hat, something more natural, something you would normally see people wear. And I tell you what, it worked, because there was times where I was following a shoplifter and he didn't even know that I was there, that I was loss prevention, probably thought I was a regular contractor. And I'm gonna tell you right, a lot of times I just pretended like I was shopping, like I was no different than anybody else. I wasn't eyeballing them, I wasn't right on them. I gave them space. And then once they were heading to that door, next thing you know, they had some big ass dude coming down on them. And then next thing you know, like, oh shit. But the reason I was able to get on them like that, because I was inconspicuous. So if you can become inconspicuous, you can pretty much hide in plain sight, be off the radar, and trust me, ask any loss prevention guy, especially anyone in retail that's been doing floor surveillance. Ask them how they do what they do, and trust me, they'll give you some tips. And the one thing they'll tell you: don't be inconspicuous. Don't be conspicuous, because thieves are going to pick up on that real fast. But it also translates to what I'm trying to teach. When I did executive protection, the type of executive protection I did wasn't your standard, black suit, Secret Service type of executive protection. It was very low key. The one thing I learned from that was not to highlight yourself. So, I mean, it's bad enough that you're protecting an executive and, or whoever you're protecting, that they're well known. The last thing you want to do is highlight yourself or draw any attention to yourself. So I learned to wear certain clothing to keep me from, everyone thinking instead of wearing suits, we were very casual. Yeah, you still wear the long sleeve shirt. We had the microphones you hid underneath our clothing. We didn't keep the microphones out. They were underneath our clothing, so all we had to do was touch an area we were able to talk. Clear ear mic. If you hit it right, barely would notice. Drive regular cars. The way we work was not very ethical when it came to that type of executive protection work. Flew in under the radar. A lot of times we were in there with regular people. They didn't even know who we were protecting. And a lot of it's because we didn't highlight ourselves. We didn't go in there all Billy Badass, oh, we're security, this guy's important, plowing through people and stuff like that. We pretty much went in there like regular normal people. Didn't really draw any attention, didn't let anybody know we were there, just in and out, wham bam, thank you ma'am, out of there. And next they're on an airplane, they're getting the hell out of there, and mission complete. So don't highlight yourself. Another thing is, don't be flashy. I see a lot of people are very flashy, and you're just asking to get robbed. You really are. And I got family members and friends who are very flashy, and I'm like, dude, you're asking for trouble. I got some that they sport all this jewelry, rings, Apple Watch, all that stuff, necklaces, gold, you name it, tons of it, all over the place. And I'm like, well, for what, man? For what? I mean, I understand you work hard, you want to look good. Okay, great. But just know there's someone out there who's poor, who don't want to work hard, but they can easily get that stuff from you. So you got to think of it that way. So, be cool about what you have. Don't tell it to the whole world you got the new iPhone, new SA, new cell phone. Don't wear designer clothes like every day. Show everybody you got this nice Gucci shirt or the True Religion t-shirt or jeans. The Michael Kors bag or Michael Kors this. The Prada sunglasses. Don't show your shit to the world like every day, and just let everybody know that you got money, and then, hey, I got money, I got expensive stuff, Take advantage of me. Because that's all you're doing. You're being flashy, and you're just telling the whole world that, hey, I got money, I'm doing great, so come rob me, pretty much. Because you're going to get robbed. At some point, you're going to get robbed. Everybody does. Either if they break into your car, they're going to break into your house. If not, pretty much assault you. So, don't be flashy. other thing is, and it's kind of like the same thing with a lot of stuff I say, but I'm going to break it down a little bit more, is don't draw attention to yourself. Once you get out of your car, go to where you need to go, okay? Don't get out of your car, go straight on your phone. You're like, oh man, fuck, it's, whatever it was, Facebook Live, yeah. I'm going to mall, I'm about to pick up these kicks, get these brand new Jordans, blah, blah, blah. Shit's like $300, blah. Yeah, man, I'll holler at you later. And next you know, motherfucker see you go inside. Next you know, you come out with your little Nike bag. Next you know, you don't spend $300 on Jordans that you can't enjoy. And it happens. You laugh, people laugh, but it happens all the time. People pretty much tell everybody what the hell they're doing. Next thing you know, they get robbed. And I think you're probably out there with your phone. Everybody's seeing your phone, and they see you got the best phone out there. And next thing you know, someone comes on over and snatches your phone right from you. And you got nobody to blame but yourself, because you want to be loud, you want to be flashy, you want to draw all this attention to yourself. For what? Hey, I get it. You're a gadget, you're a tech type guy, and you love this shit. Okay, well, love the shit, when you're in a safe place, where that someone ain't gonna come behind you and steal your shit. Parking at the mall, going into the mall, it's not a safe place. Hell, parking at your job and then going into your job is not necessarily a safe place. Maybe once you're in your job might be a little bit safer, but to and from, grocery store, Home Depot, going to the gym, no, don't be messing around. In and out. So once you, matter of fact, you should be on the alert. Go into your car, phone in your pocket. Once you're in your car and you start driving, then you can bust it out and make phone calls, whatever. Then once you get there, make sure everything around you is good to go. Get out of your car, go straight to where you need to go. And then once you're there, or somewhere where you can actually look out after yourself, then you bust out the phone or do whatever. But not as soon as you get out of the car. And don't be loud and stupid. Don't be on the phone telling everybody what the hell you're talking about. Because one thing I can't stand it. I understand, hey, everybody's on the phone, but some people, it's like they want you to hear what they're talking about and laugh with them, or like be in the conversation with them. I don't really give a fuck what you're talking about. No one cares. But like I said, don't be that person. Don't draw all this attention to yourself. Because all you're gonna do, pretty much, you're just gonna be a victim of a crime. So, hope you liked this video. Hope you got a little bit of insight of how to hide in plain sight, keep yourself inconspicuous, and not drawing attention yourself. So, pretty much, you don't become a victim and you stay the victor. Okay? So, if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Like it. Let me know that you like it. Comment. Maybe there's something you want me to discuss more in full. Also, share. Feel the need, share. Follow me on Instagram, i.p.s.secure-and-ready. I always have the tip of the day on there, and yeah, I have a lot of good information on there on readiness. So thanks for watching. As always, be humble, stay alert, and always be ready. Take care.